Hi. I hope you had a wonderful day being thankful. No matter how well or how bad your day went. Whether you're with people or whether you were alone, I hope you were thankful. It's God's will that we give thanks in all things. I will bless the Lord at all times. His praise shall continually be in my mouth. When you hear scriptures like that, or when you read scriptures like that, friends, do you automatically pray and think, Lord, empower me by your Spirit to obey them? I say it quite often. When something, it's called a command. We can call it whatever we want to. There are commands in the Bible. Friends, how does your heart respond when Jesus, who is the Word of God, commands you to do something? It's a command. It's not an option. It's not a suggestion. It's not a if you feel like it. It's a command. He is your Lord. He is your master. If you're saved, if you want to be saved and go to heaven, that means Jesus is your master. That means he has a right to command you what to do and what not to do. And it's all for your good. It's not because he likes to rule over others like you and I do. We just want to be in charge. We just take a delight in telling other people what to do. We think we have control. That's not how. Jesus is nothing like us. Speaking of which, the sooner you realize that, the sooner you'll love this hymn. Can you believe how well that fits in? And I figure we should go off of this morning's talk. So if you didn't listen to this morning's talk, you won't know what I'm talking about. But in there, I talked about our need this year to be thankful for all the trials, tribulations, difficulties, disappointments, distresses, temptations, all of it, because God is using all of it to chip away at you. And he's chipping away the stuff that's completely opposite of who he is. And he's putting in its place who he is. And this hymn is I would be like Jesus. Earthly pleasures vainly call me. Do you know that, friends? There's voices calling for your attention. There's a voice of wisdom, especially if you need to read the book of Proverbs, friends, every day. There's a chapter for every day. Read it. And in there's two voices calling you. The wisdom of God and folly. Foolishness has a voice, friends. Folly has a voice. And it's calling out to you every day. It's calling for your attention. Earthly pleasures are vainly calling you. But I would be like Jesus. Is that what keeps you from listening to that call from worldly pleasures? I want to be like Jesus. You know, it says of Jesus, he never pleased himself. Friends, that would be wonderful. Aren't you sick of pleasing yourself? Aren't you sick of doing what you want? It's sickening. Aren't you sick yet? Friends, doing what you want, living your life for yourself is like drinking and taking a drug. Aren't you sick of it? Aren't you tired of it yet? Drunk with yourself. Oh, you're not drunk with wine, but you're drunk with yourself. You're intoxicated with you. That's nauseating. God's trying to produce in you this desire. Nothing worldly shall enthrall me. I would be like Jesus. There's another hymn that says, only Jesus satisfies. Is that true? Can you honestly say, only Jesus satisfies you? He's the only thing that makes me happy. That's where he's taken us, friend. That's what heaven is. Heaven is all about Jesus, friends. And if you're not learning now on the earth to be completely satisfied and all your joy comes from Jesus, well, I don't know. Why do you want to be in heaven? Just because you don't want to go to hell? Well, you're going to be miserable in heaven, friends, because it's all about Jesus. It centers around Jesus. I'll wait to sing the chorus. He has broken every fetter. A fetter is a shackle, a chain. I don't think. Leonard Ravenhill used to say, Christians don't tell lies, we just sing them. I don't know anybody that can sing that song. He has broken every fetter because there's still too much pride and self-love inside of our hearts. Yeah, we think of the outward chains, but there's a lot of inward chains, a lot of inward tables that Jesus wants to flip over in our life. I would be like Jesus, that my soul may serve him better. Friends, do you even have a desire to serve Jesus? To minister to him? Do you have a desire to minister to Jesus? If you don't, you're not answerable to me, but are you saved? Are you really? Have you really given your heart to Jesus? If you've given your heart to Jesus, then you should have a desire, a consuming passion to minister to Jesus, to serve. That's what the word minister is. It's supposed to be a servant. Do you? Do you have a desire? All the way from earth to glory, I would be like Jesus, telling over and over the story. I would be like Jesus. So, coupled with a desire and a passion to serve him, do you have a desire and a passion to tell others about Jesus? Isn't he your best friend? I don't know, man. When you get engaged and you're going to be married, you send out invitations. You want the world to know. Look at that. Yes, it's happening. Well, you don't want the world to know about Jesus? You're about to marry him. You don't want to send out invitations for other people to come? You're about to marry him. We're about to feast at the wedding supper of the Lamb. There's a marriage, and you're in it. Do you love him? Are you looking forward to that day? Are you eagerly anticipating? Oh, my time is up. Well, the final verse. That in heaven he may meet me. That his words, well done, may greet me. And of course, if you listened to a talk a few weeks ago, don't settle for well done. Settle. You should want what Jesus wants for you. He says, I will make you ruler over 10 cities. Enter into the joy of the Lord. Don't settle for well done, thou good and faithful servant. There's more that he's offering you. And part of that more that he's offering you is to be like Jesus. Be like Jesus, this my song, in my home or in the throng. Be like Jesus all day long. I would be like Jesus. See, if that's not your one supreme desire, you'll struggle with giving thanks for your trials and difficulties and tribulations and afflictions and fires. But if you want to be like Jesus, it'll be easy for you to give thanks for those things. That's a little test for your heart.